Have you ever looked at your fingernails and thought, weird, but probably nothing? Well, what if I told you that the tiniest change in your nails could be the first clue to a life-threatening condition? Meet Rachel, a 42-year-old graphics, designer, mother of two, health-conscious, regular with her doctor visits. And yet, something nearly killed her. Something her body had been shouting all along, through her nails. Before we dive in, have you noticed any odd changes in your nails? Pale color, ridges, bends? Drop a comment. You might not be alone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you love real medical stories that could save lives. Rachel's routine Sunday manicure was her quiet moment of peace. But that afternoon, she paused mid-buff. Why do they look sunken? She whispered. Her nails were pale. The natural curve seemed reversed, like little spoons. She shrugged it off. Maybe I need more calcium or iron. Or maybe I'm just tired. But something about it lingered in her mind. Ever had your body send you a signal you ignored? Comment below if you've ever had something subtle turn serious. Rachel was a powerhouse. She managed 2 kids, a freelance business, and yoga 3 times a week. Lately, though, she'd started canceling her 6 a.m. workouts. Her limbs felt heavier, like she was moving through water. At first, she blamed stress. Then came the brain fog. She forgot her daughter's dentist appointment, something she'd never done. Her husband, Matt, noticed. "Rach, you okay?" he asked one night. "Yeah, just tired," she lied. But the nail spoons were back in her thoughts. During a client meeting, Rachel stood to present and swayed. A coworker grabbed her arm. Her vision tunneled. Her legs trembled. She sat, pale and gasping. That night, she drove home, barely. Her fingers tingled on the wheel. At a red light, she looked down. Her nails had gone chalk white. She pulled over and stared at her hands, her pulse racing. "What the hell is wrong with me?" Matt took her to the ER. In the ER, her vitals were erratic. The young doctor murmured, "Could be stress. We'll run some blood work." Then a nurse entered, mid-30s, calm, experienced. She gently took Rachel's hands and frowned. "Has anyone looked at her nails?" The room went quiet. "This is koilonychia," the nurse said. "Iron deficiency anemia. Bad." The blood tests confirmed it. Rachel's hemoglobin was dangerously low. The doctor blinked. "How'd we miss that?" "Because you didn't look at her." "Hands," the nurse replied. Rachel received a blood transfusion that night. Her heart rate stabilized. Her color returned. The doctors were stunned. She'd been operating on half the blood oxygen a normal adult needed. Her iron levels, almost 0. The official diagnosis, severe iron deficiency anemia. She was prescribed iron therapy, nutrition changes, follow-ups. Rachel was relieved, until new symptoms crept in. 2 months later, Rachel was stronger, but then tingling in her feet, then numbness. She tripped going upstairs. Matt rushed to help her. "It's like my legs aren't mine," she whispered. Her iron was fine now, but her B12, dangerously low. New diagnosis, pernicious anemia, an autoimmune condition where her body attacks the cells that absorb vitamin B12. She needed injections now, for life. "Why didn't anyone catch this before?" Rachel asked. Rachel's mother died at 54, officially heart failure. But the symptoms matched Rachel's. Digging through her late mom's medical notes, she found vague mentions of fatigue and balance loss. She asked her aunt. The truth was chilling. "Your mom was always fainting. They said it was nerves." Rachel saw a geneticist. She had markers for autoimmune polyendocrine syndrome, a condition her mother likely had, undiagnosed. If this was genetic, what else might I have? She wondered. Months later, Rachel developed odd bruises and joint pain. Her doctor suspected lupus. Tests were run. But a week later, Rachel collapsed again. Not lupus. It was internal bleeding. The culprit. A rare side effect of long-term iron therapy in people with B12 issues. Gastric lining erosion. She needed emergency surgery. This wasn't in any brochure. Matt snapped at the doctors. Dr. Patel, the original ER doctor, started reviewing Rachel's case for grand rounds. He admitted, her case changed the way I practice. I now check nails first. He even launched a project with the local university. Silent Signs in Women's Health. Rachel's photo was the cover. She had no idea her journey had begun reshaping medical training. Rachel's blog, The Nail Files, exploded in popularity. Women sent photos. Do my nails look like this? Doctors followed the blog. She began hosting webinars with real MDs. One viewer, a 19-year-old college student in Texas, emailed, "Your video made me get tested. I had the same thing." Rachel cried, "If I helped even one person, it was all worth it." One morning, Rachel posted a video. 3 signs in your nails that could save your life. Hours later, she had chest pain. Panicked, Matt drove her to the hospital. She was having a heart attack caused by years of untreated anemia and clotting disorders. She survived, and now her story is taught in med schools. Rachel's face is now on posters in over 100 hospitals. Her nails, once ignored, are now the opening slide in lectures on diagnostic clues. She still gets emails. "You saved me." She replies to every single one. Have you ever had a symptom no one took seriously? Share this with someone who keeps brushing off their body signals. Comment below with one thing your body is telling you right now. Like if this story made you think. Subscribe for more life-saving medical mysteries.